We're back checking in with the Bobas, and it's time to celebrate Sandy's birthday. She's just getting back home. She is filthy and hungry and basically just not loving her life very much at the moment, but we'll try to make things a little better. It is time to celebrate her birthday. She is ready to age up to an adult, which means we soon get to ship her off. Speaking of shipping off, we also kind of recently sent Tappy off. He actually received the ability to graduate early, and we took the opportunity. It was too good of an opportunity to pass up. I just really felt like he wasn't really loving being here at home, and it was a great opportunity to just kind of move him on and seek more of the things that he's interested in. He generally started to focus a lot on drama. Very, I mean, I guess that's understandable. The whole thing with the Star Wars stuff and always wearing, very much in costume kind of thing. It really kind of made sense that he would get into something dramatic or, spending a lot of time around artsy kind of people or people who would understand his kind of different personality. And so he has gone to Brightchester. He's actually in a program there for drama, and he's living in one of the more off campus halls. And I think he's going to do very well there. It does mean we have a spot open, so I'm thinking it might be nice for us to get a horse. But we're also celebrating Sandy's birthday today. I have her making the cake right now, and we'll have her leaving the house as well, so that leaves room for two horses. Checking in with everyone else, we've actually been working on the tablet here and having her paint pictures. She is working on her tattooing skills, and this is actually one of the tattoos that she drew up an idea for. It's really beautiful. I think it'd be fun to get her a tattoo table and perhaps add it somewhere. I feel like we could section off a portion of upstairs and make that a tattoo parlor and allow for her to open a separate business within there where she could work on that. I thought it'd be fun. She has a skill. I figure why not use it? She's very talented, and we have 5 days with her yet, so plenty of time for her to work on that. And it feels kind of like it suits her. Bean is just kind of settling in yet to teen life. Nothing really exciting or spectacular going on here. Honey has a long way before we really need to do too much worrying about what she's up to and what her future goals are. But she's actually recently switched over to wilderness camp. She's no longer with the scouts. Unfortunately, she can't do both, but she's learning a lot of the same things that she would through scouts, and I think she's feeling pretty happy there. I do want to find another aspiration for her, though, because I feel like that one's not really fitting anymore. And I think just a grow up well would work well for her. So it kind of encourages her to make friends and get out there and try some different things. And camp is a great start for that. Another thing to address real quickly is the nectar situation. I have been placing things now in a basement. I'll show you that very shortly. I had recently removed the nectar overhaul that I have from Waffle, and I wanted to kind of take a look at what that mod was actually changing. And it does turn out that the mod was actually slowing down the process of earning so that it wasn't so overpowered. And that was kind of working against me. The main reason I had removed it was because I had installed Basemental's alcohol mod, and it was conflicting with it. I am glad that I removed Waffles for now, because it was really slowing down our earning process, and because we already finally age everything, that is slowing it down even more. But I found some interesting information that you might like to see beyond like how the aging and pricing and everything works. Aging takes 13.8 days on ground level when not in storage. If you store it, it becomes 11.1. When you put it in the basement but not stored, it's 12.6. Storage in the basement becomes 10.1. Then we have to figure in things like our skill levels and everything that improves everything up to a higher level just by being more skilled. So we're looking at about 10 days before everything is aged up to where we want it. So I think we're going to be well into Bean's teen years, possibly his adult years, before we can actually get all of this nectar sold. But at least now it will sell for the prices it was intended to. And over here, I added a little ladder, and I have created a space. This is considered part of the residence, but it is just a little place where we started to stash all the bottles. And she has been going at it. Her entire existence has basically been take care of her needs. She makes food for the entire family. She's cooking for herself anyway, so she just makes extra. And then she comes back here and just pumps out the bottles of nectar. So this has been the results of all of that. We're creating quite the stash. So far, nothing has become finely aged yet, but when it does, we are going to be rolling in the money. Play with, yeah, we'll feed you in a moment. You get to eat right after you blow out your candles, which is fantastic for you, isn't it? Okay, you're there, you're there, you're there. Okay, we've got everybody. All right, I probably should have waited to move out Tappy until she was done, but we're going to go ahead and have Sandy blow out her candles and become an adult. And she is the one who is a romantic explorer. So I plan to have her take that job, and I'm going to move her into one of the cities and have her kind of out on her own taking care of things. So we're going to, let's see, she's a generous, technophobe, and worldly, and I think it makes sense that we give her one of the love ones. Let's see, romantic explorer. We'll keep her on that one. That's the one she had already. And then right away, we're going to have her join a career. Romance consultant? Check. All right, and the Caresses here have a spare room in their apartment. She's going to be moving in with them. We'll stop by and visit her sometime. All right, and we're back in Chestnut Ridge. Looks like everyone's kind of settling in because they're generally not dealing well with their needs. One of the things I wanted to go over very quickly before we kind of speed through the next bit here is the skills. One of the things that we needed to do here was have Sugar max out cooking, gardening, and nectar making. This is nectar making, it's just modded right now. So those have been, and now I'm working on trying to get her gourmet cooking maxed out as well. That's more of a me challenge, but I feel like it goes with cooking. And she has started to make pies and place them out for sale alongside the drinks that are available. We have our milk and we have pies now. Only one of them is out here right now. Probably not the best, but we've been sticking the fertilizer in there as well. It's just, yeah, kind of the best place to get rid of it because we're not using the large gardening plots, so that hasn't been a concern. But there we go, the Ranch Animal Exchange. Let's see if we can find at least one brown horse. I'm hoping for two. Oh, we have a lot of really cute horses. Appalachia, Skin Fixie, Olympian. Wow. Maelstrom. I like the brown spots on Maelstrom. Fearful, Defiant, and Mellow. How is she both defiant and mellow? That doesn't seem to work well together. Now, I wouldn't say that she's a brown horse, but I think the brown spots kind of fall into place there. I love Appalachia. You're a beautiful horse, but unfortunately an elder, and I don't want to go there right now. So I think I'm going to take, well, it looks like just Maelstrom first, and then we'll have to probably go back and get another. One of the goats are screaming. We'll have to go back and get another at that time. But okay, I'm going to have you clean the coop, get that going, and we'll wait until our new horse comes by. All right, Maelstrom Boba has joined our household. I love that they get the whole thing there. Oh my goodness, look at you. Oh, you're too cute. Oh, okay, we need to get... Okay, we have the water trough. Oh, we need a bed. Okay, the bed, and I want to probably get some kind of things in here for the horse to be able to use. All right, there we go. I just kind of swapped this out. One of these has the livestock shelter thing, and then one of these is for a horse, and we'll turn in the cash. And then we put the barrels and the jump over here, kind of fitted into the existing landscaping. We just had to move the fire a little bit. Not a big deal. I did end up adding that as one of the things that we do for this, but I also want to see if we have like ride horses or do something with the horses beyond just taking care of them. I would kind of like to see them being enjoyed. Okay, we do have an option for the horses to use the big balls, the barrels, and the horse jumps. I will put that, but I'm now wondering what we have, like for interacting with the horses beyond caring for them, if there's anything there. We seem to have had everything there. Feed, clean, and care for. Yeah, and I'm not really seeing anything beyond that. I think also I'm going to raise the price to the plus 50%. I feel like we have enough here that this is like a valuable thing now. And okay, I'm now going to bottle feed you, ask you how it's going, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a second phone call here and get a second horse so we can fill in that space. Okay, and it does look like the same horses are here, so we're going to go with Skinfaxy. Kind of an interesting name. I don't think I've heard that one before. I also think it's interesting that the business does not close while he's gone. It stays open. We can't close it while he's gone either, but it does stay open. I would like you to run over here and get to know Maelstrom as well. Oh, you gotta be good friends first. Okay, that one went faster than the first time around. All right, and there you are. Welcome. You are a beautiful horse as well. Let's see. Let's hug you. Rub your neck. We're going to do some brushing. And I don't want to mount or anything yet. I feel like we need to work up to that. And you're going to hand feed a grape. Our precious grapes. We really do struggle to get enough grapes right now. I'm not sure why. Horse care, why don't you go ahead and brush and just take care of you in general. And then I need Knox to come on in and start welcoming people to the business or getting excited that they're back, because we are very close to maxing out our perks here, and I would love to see what that entails. I will say at this point in time, we now have a ranch hand and a maid, and everybody is like all hands on deck around here. It is a lot to maintain everything, so it is one of the reasons why I was happy to have two of the kids move out. It does feel a little less taxing to take care of the horses, especially because we do have all of the help. And when we run the business, essentially all of our guests are actually doing the work for us. So that also helps. And it just, overall, the whole thing is running really well. I have played the ranch type situations in the past. I actually did an entire Rags to Riches based on it. And honestly, I wish that we had the small business back then, because I think I would have spent even more time playing in that save or series, because it was just, it did get to be a lot. And having this option of having people come over and they're having fun and paying us to take care of our animals, it's allowing us to have an even more rich and fulfilling experience with these animals. We can have more of them around, and I don't know, it's really working out well. My only little thing is, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I got brown hens. They're actually named brown hens. So I don't know why they're all white here. Something is wrong with like their coloring or their finish in some way. Their skins. I don't know. They're fine here. They're not so fine here. Oh, geriatric muscles from arthritis. Knox's agility isn't quite what it used to be. Oh, I feel so bad that he gets so achy. I think after he eats, I'm going to let him just kind of soak in one of the tubs here. Take a nice muscle relaxing soak. We can keep the business running. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to get her to light the fire. And then probably, I feel like Maelstrom is going to be kind of like her little horse. She just really likes her, and I think it's going to be kind of the thing. I think Nox is going to be more attached to Skinfexy. All those benches to sit on, and she sits on the ground. Can we get any of our guests to come together and dance, perhaps? I wish we could organize things like that. Or that we could encourage people to buy things without it becoming schemer alignment. That whole thing feels really silly to me. Also, why is our ranch hand wearing what he's wearing? That's really strange and confusing and making things difficult. Oh no, the power is out. Power's been disrupted by a storm in the area. Our restoration efforts are underway, and we will notify you once the system is fully operational again. We appreciate your patience. I think we'll be okay for the most part. We no longer have solar panels, but we do have water, and I think it's not really something they rely on too much. Most of the kids will be leaving for school and work, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, I did learn a problem with the whole power thing. We can't open the business without a functional kiosk, so they found another way to entertain themselves. Our ranch hand keeps gardening even though we've told him repeatedly it gets reset every day. It's really annoying. And the power's back on. Yay, we're getting guests again. Now hopefully we can get this to the point that we can move on to the final step here. It's so close. I feel like it's coming very quickly. We have finally aged. Okay, she's making some now, but I'm going to have her check that in a moment. I'm thinking there's probably just one, maybe two, but this could be good. I don't think it's going to be finish our aspiration good. There's a unlikely chance we're going to hit 40,000, but it would be great if we do. Okay, we have one finally aged. It's worth 2,800, so definitely not 40,000. But the fact that one has started to age means that we should have more coming very soon. Bean has been invited to the school's honor society, a privilege extended only to the highest ranked students. That is looking good for this thought of maybe having him go to university and just moving out so that we can get out of this chaos. It does, however, hinge on us finishing Sugar's aspiration first. Oh, we just can't seem to get that last little bit of renown, but we did make 11,000. Nox is having a midlife crisis. Great. Alright, one last chance to try to get this all the way to 5 stars today. We're going to have Sugar run out here and start harvesting everything before our ranch hand gets it. I just wanted to check if we have any finally aged available yet today. Looks like no at the moment. I think there might have been a day where I wasn't able to get anything done because everything we were doing, but we do hit a point where we were doing multiple a day. So I think at some point we should be fine here. Okay, he is working on cleaning all the sheep. I want to see if I can find a dirty goat. If one of them can sit still long enough. I was gonna clean all the dirty goats, but it looks like it's just the sheep that are dirty, so we're all right there. Okay, and chicken coop is slightly dirty. I'll have you clean it and collect the eggs. And let's see. I really don't understand why we're not selling more of this stuff. That's kind of frustrating, but I'm gonna have you go ahead and help with cleaning the sheep until we get that done. And then, yeah, you're gonna refill the feeder when you're done. That's good. We don't want anyone being hungry. Okay, Pearl, you need to eat something before school starts. Actually, it's a Saturday, so whatever. Bean, I would love to take you to the beach, but apparently we need to wait until you are level 3 in the business career before you get to go on vacation again. Sucks to be you. Alright, so we're going to maybe watch something. Let's watch some Simsy Plus. And how about an action movie? I feel like you're a little bit of a sports guy, you know? You probably would be into golf, too. Just because you're giving me golf vibes. Okay, and you're getting everyone all dealt with, and we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, I think we might have to buy more... No, we should be good on yeast yet. Probably pretty soon. We'll need to buy more yeast. Oh, I need you to give him a vet treat. You have some on hand, so go ahead and do that. And we're good there. And then we need to ask the horses to play on these, because we've got to keep them entertained. And at some point, I'd like to actually ride one of them. Obviously not Maelstrom just yet, but, you know, pretty soon. I wish that there was more we could do as a business to welcome people to the business, to get them enjoying our business. We are offering a lot of features here. I've decorated this, but I don't know, maybe that is one place I could improve is decorations. I do have this fire off. I should get that going. I know the bathroom accommodations are not great, but they are thematic, so I really don't want to change that. I do want to maybe welcome you as well. And let's see. And welcome you. I want to hover on this and see. Okay, it's expanding. He will see even more customers visiting, making purchases, and a further increase in the base price of entry. I'm wondering if maybe if we close, that's going to mean a little bit of double paying here. But let's have a customer appreciation day right away and see if that will be enough to kind of push us over that edge. All right, another day where everything is free. I think... Yep, nothing there. I think I'm going to disable sales on these, though. I don't want to give this stuff away for free. But everything else is available for free. As far as I know, the sales are included in that, so I don't want to risk people doing that. I think we're going to tell a group story. That'd be fun. To just a couple of people. And then we're going to get in here and start thanking people for coming. I just want to see this push over. I want to see what it takes to become top of this. Actually, I was just thinking, yeah, we have not had employees coming. Okay, why do our employees seem to keep quitting? Okay, we'd like people with high charisma. I think that would be important. Can I can't hire any family members through here. That seems a little strange. I think Bess would be great. I just noticed someone named Grasshopper. Are you still here? because I feel like we have to hire someone named Grasshopper. I don't even care what your qualifications are or anything. Okay, and I think we're going to hire on Sugar. I don't know why she wasn't showing up a few moments ago, but if we get her hired on, then we can actually, like, get credit for her doing what she's doing. Okay, now we need to add these tasks in again. I wish there was a way to, like, save tasks, because I think that would kind of, I don't know, work out really well. Um Having kind of a set collection of tasks that you for sure want to have them do, or being able to save something. I don't know. Just, it would be nice. Okay, I want to care for animals. I want to kind of give you some different tasks. Um, let's see. Things that might. Oh, you can tend and harvest the garden. So that would count toward a task. And let's see. Clean and fix objects. I think that would be fine. Oh, not scrap crafts. We aren't making any crafts. What are you doing? Okay. And fix objects. So if you do any of that, it kind of counts toward that. And then also, I think that should now allow us... I was really hoping we could do a little bit of the interactions there. Okay, but we're going to be able to introduce ourselves and be friendly, and I think that helps. I'm not sure. Okay, and then you really need to eat something. And I don't think we have any food actually in the fridge. Oh, we do have some crawfish boil in your... Oh, no, it can only be cleaned up. Can you eat the egg? No. Can you eat a dragon fruit? Why not? And we'll get this into here for when we put that all back on sale. Oh, do we have some of these spoiling? Thought I saw... Oh, no, it's just the sales disabled thing. Okay. Okay, you can sell these eggs. We don't need those. I did try selling the eggs through the sales things, and it just never really worked all that well. I do have a wine I need to pop in here somewhere. Okay, some of these are not actually going in. I need to start another one here. They're they're full, and so it wasn't stacking them in there. It was actually putting them next to it. But now I should be good there. Okay. I don't know that it's making any difference if she's being friendly to people. I wish there was a little more clarity on some of that. There we go. Local legend. Nox's small business has reached the final renown level and is now a local legend. Nox has earned 3 business perk points to purchase business perks. His small business will now see an increased base price for entry and hourly fees, as well as allowing more customers to attend. Alright, let's check that out. Okay, we have muscle memory. Okay, so we'll have an easier time gaining skills. I don't know if that's really important for us. We could invest in Simocoin or Irresistible Scent. While the business is open, a waft of irresistible scent will fill the indoors. Customers will not only find the place smell amazing, they are more likely to stay around longer. Okay. Now, it would be a little odd that the smell here would be that enticing, but I could definitely see that being useful. Okay, while the small business is open, customers may offer to pay in rare, collectible items instead of simoleons, helping Nox to complete his collections. Okay, that's a good one. Chug the Wutant. Nox can now chug the Wutant, a special off-market energy drink, which grants him much-needed boost, making him highly energized. I don't know if I want that. We could give employee bonuses. The employee's needs will be fulfilled based on the amount of the bonus, and it could be taken negatively, though. which is obviously a negative. I kind of like the idea of being able to barter. So I'm going to put that into there. Okay, that's only a 1 level thing. And that's only a 1 level thing. So we don't have to worry about that. So then I think we'll put a little bit more into muscle memory. We could mine Simocoin, though. Not that we really have an issue with money. I don't know that that makes sense that he would be mining Simocoin. And I feel like he wouldn't do any of these negative ones. So we're just going to put that into muscle memory. And we're going to just go ahead and close up on Customer Appreciation Day. Next time we visit, it will be Pearl's birthday. We have a few days coming up until that. And shortly after will be Bean's birthday. And we'll be able to finally start exploring his world. And hopefully also next time we'll finally have enough of those nectars aged up to the point that we can reach the final goal here for sugar. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day and keep on being perfectly you.